It's almost as hot as it gets here. 96 today, sunny. 76 tonight, clear. 98 Tuesday, sunny. The next chance for afternoon storms is Wednesday with a high at 98. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis.
Raw temperatures across the area can make that run for triple digits, particularly further west you are.
A blazing hot week is here, says the National Weather Service, with a heat advisory in effect for today and likely to be extended all week. Actual highs are near 100 with heat indices at or over 110.
Index values are measured for temperatures that are in the shade even.
That's National Weather Service forecaster Logan Poole. They are advising people to drink a lot of water and stay in the AC when possible. A fatal four-wheeler wreck on Gallatin Street just after 4 Sunday morning, and JPD wants to know who it was who left the scene in a pickup truck. That was one of 2 trucks involved. Police did not make it clear exactly how the wreck happened, but say the driver of the four-wheeler is in the hospital, critical, and the passenger, 22-year-old Brendan Keys, was killed. Still no cause of death announced for a man who Ridgeland police believe had been dead in his car for 2 days when he was found Friday by his mother. That was at the Sunchase Ridgeland Apartments on William Boulevard. His name has not been made public. An Ole Miss football player killed in a Memphis shooting. That shooting was Saturday night in Cordova, says the Shelby County, Tennessee Sheriff's Department, who identified the victim as 18-year-old Corey Adams of New Orleans, who was a freshman on the Ole Miss football team. The shooting was about 10:15 p.m. outside a house on Fern Oak Cove. The motive for the shooting, which also injured 4 other people who are expected to survive, was not made public, and no arrest had been made as of Sunday. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away at the stories. Chip away.
And good Monday morning to everyone. This is the Chip Matthews Show. I am, of course, Chip Matthews. She is, of course, Dawn McKinzie.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes. Oh, and how this all got started with me and you on the air, I do not know. I just sit back and look at it and just go, how odd.
That is so true, but here we are.
Okay. Good morning, Will Brown, Shane Easley. Let's see who else we got here. Russell McGuffey was quick this morning. Joe Michael, but she said you were quick too, whoever she was. Charles, Chad Goodwin, good morning too, and many others that are tuning in all over the Facebooks. And Jeff Thomas says it's going to be hot. Good morning. Okay, I believe that. But check in on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where you can watch them. You can watch them now. You can watch them later. What the heck was that?
Things are falling apart over there.
Something running under there.
Oh.
Okay. Rock and roll. So, everybody had a good warm weekend. Oh, a good pair. What is that? Oh, you're talking about us as, oh, okay.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. And Anita Ford, that's Jolene. I hang out in the wrong places. But anyway, you came out this past weekend to the Acme Pizza. You had a pizza with us.
I did.
Was it any good?
It was very delicious.
I saw a bite left when y'all left.
That's
not allowed.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Not allowed.
But it was really nice atmosphere, wonderful servers, and Buzz Pickens is always a great entertainer.
Hey, yeah, Buzz is great. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Told Buzz has a little speech impediment, we'll call it.
He does.
And he says, I can't go on the air because I said, come on. I don't care.
Yeah.
Get on the air. Good morning, Mitch Tyner. How things in Canton on the square? I was just outside this morning when I was leaving, when I was coming in. I don't know. Could you see the moon when you came in?
No.
Moon and the stars were all lined up in there, and it looked great.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like the hat on the Flintstones of the water buffalo, Loyal Order of Water Buffaloes. And you could see that.
And he didn't snap a picture. Come on, that's what cell phones are
They
for
never
these days.
turn out right on when you take a picture of the sky and you go, it just doesn't have that effect.
It's kind of disappointing.
Yes, it is. And then, of course, it made me think of that. Mitch will know what this is, and some other people can. Made me think of the Loyal Order of Loose Mooses.
Oh no, I don't know anything about that one.
That was a group from Canton in Mitch's senior class. And I was working at the radio station in Canton. So I was, and they needed the money. They took the money. So we all got together and we threw parties and entertainment events. Good morning, Rob Endress. And the square is beautiful this morning. But we were all Loyal Order of Loose Mooses. And we threw parties. Maybe
I bet
parties.
they were grand too.
Yes, they were. They robbed with it. Some nights they wound up on the same night as Green Lizard parties. Are you familiar
now
with Green?
I've heard about those.
Okay, Bo Devine's events.
Yes.
Oh yes,
he had a beautiful home up on 43.
A friend of mine has that now.
Mhm.
He's funny. I call him Funny Face Jack because that's what he does. He does he's Funny Face Foods. He does the events with funnel cakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he's great guy. I need to check in with him this week. Good morning, Johnny Morning. My little granddaughter thought she was on Dancing with the Stars at your restaurant Saturday night. Yes.
That was a precious little girl. She was all over the place.
Okay, so let's get into what's going on today. Good morning, Beth. I saw a great picture. You put up a great picture today of you and Gary, and Denman Ferguson was in it. And I forgot who the other one was in it. Oh, no, I don't. I forgot. Pam, I believe. Okay, but anyway, that was a great picture. And share your pictures with us on the websites, this, that, and the other. We want to see all of you as kids and this, that, and the other. It's fun. It's fun to reminisce since we're all a bunch of old farts. Can you say farts?
Oh, you just did.
Okay, farts on the radio. School starts today for those people living in the big city of Clinton, Mississippi.
Oh no,
there is no summer.
There isn't.
I mean, but they go to school. But they do some weird schedule. I think they get a bigger break later on and a bigger whatever. But it's basically work, off for a little bit, work, off for a little bit. But that's good. You don't hear the Clinton kids are out there shooting up the streets, except for those kids coming up from Jackson on Clinton Boulevard. So that's good. Also today, the Madison County Board of Supervisors meet at 9 a.m. in the Madison County Board of Supervisor room.
Are you going?
Yes, I'm going. You know, I have time. So I think I'll run by, get on the agenda, maybe say a word or two, and have a seat down. I don't know what I'm going to say. But I feel like I need to go speak to them. And if any of y'all have anything y'all want me to tell them, just go ahead and just type it into the Facebook page there or call us on the phone. And we'll talk about whatever I need to go tell those supervisors. You know, because I keep looking at like where they're redoing. I don't know if you've been down 51. Have you been down 51 toward Canton lately?
I avoid it.
Okay. Well, on 51 toward Canton, they've been digging out like, I would say it's about 2 feet wide and 4 foot deep blocks, just everywhere, all the way up the road. I think it's buckles in the road or something. And they take them out.
Yeah.
And then they put concrete back in there, and then they put some asphalt in there. And they're not putting, y'all spend a little bit more money and put a little bit more asphalt in there, because I'm hitting those things and it's not very good for my tires. I mean, some of them are done well, some of them are done awful. Tell them we need a bridge at Rattlers Ferry. Okay. Tell them to go to Jackson. Who are we going to Jackson? Supervisors? Okay. But anyway, I will be there to talk to them today. And I saw online today, Hardy Case had Mississippi's largest employer at over 25,000 employees is who?
Amazon.
Mississippi's government.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's not good.
time
That's
to
not
cut some
cool.
money back. Time to cut some money back. Also, congratulations to Glenn Street and
Yes.
Kendall Flynn.
That is so
We're gonna
sweet.
put that out there. This show's just gonna become this thing where we talk about some strange things. But Glenn Street, everybody knows him as I guess a philosopher online.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he put that out. He and I've been hanging out, I guess, since he was 9 or 10.
Yeah, he's a great guy. His bride to be is very beautiful.
Oh yes.
She seems like a really nice,
Is she
sweet
young?
person.
Is she young?
I don't know how old she is.
Okay, she looks
I
young.
don't need to be talking her age.
She looks young. Okay. Let's see. Kiss camera. If you're a CEO of a company, don't get caught on the kiss camera. Okay. We'll leave that out there. Chapel Ridge Apartments still in the news, but you deal with real estate now.
I do.
So if you were selling a property or trying to get something to happen at a property and you weren't the, and you're taking up rent, but you're not the owner.
That would kind of
You
be-
have electricity there, but you're not the owner.
Mm-hmm.
They're not up to code, but you're not the owner. And the city is just allowing this to take place. I don't know if that's safe for the city. I don't know what kind of lawsuits you're looking at.
Seems like some big liabilities there.
You're taking on too much. And then I hate for the people in there that they need to be run out.
Well, if it was you and I or any other average person in America, we would be sent packing.
Well, it's like the $1 million water bills that these places have. This place has $1 million water bill, but it's a bunch of other apartment complexes. I guess it's different when you're cutting off the water of 400 people. If I didn't pay my water bill, you'd be right over there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chip. No more water. Good morning, Ron Eller. I've been wondering where you were lately. Okay.
We get mine in your world.
Right.
You don't pay the first month, you slide, but come that second month, if you miss payment, they're going to put a lock on your water.
Where do you live?
Well, I live close by here, but
I mean, I live in Canton.
yeah, they don't turn your water off.
No, there is no late. And I always tell everybody the best day to rob Canton, Mississippi, if you were a criminal, is you come in on cutoff day.
Yeah.
Because it's a line out the door. It has been known to come out the front door of CMU, which that means there are about 30 or 40 people inside CMU in line.
Right.
And you come out the door and it will go all the way down the block and around the corner.
Oh, goodness.
And on cutoff day, everybody has cash. And that whole line is completely full. And the people are paying for 3 and 4 people at a time. And it's sad to see. And because I know some of these people live in the Sawmill Quarter in Canton, which is right outside Canton. And so they charge, if you're not inside the actual city limits of Canton, they charge you they're allowed by the Public Service Commission to charge you a higher rate.
Nice.
So they charge the rate that you get charged for any utility from CMU at Lake Caroline will always be higher than if you lived inside Canton proper. So if you want a cheap bill, move inside Canton proper.
But you get higher taxes.
If you can find a house. Well, there were some people talking about that. I saw where we're going to talk about that after this. We got to take a break. What is this? Traveling, delivering deer mineral ME2 to Buck Warrior Enterprises.
Interesting.
Ron Eller in the streets, let me tell you. Benny's been out there running around too. We're going to talk about all that. Oh, that's what I'm looking for right there. We'll be right back on the Chip Matthews program on WYAB with Chip and Dawn. Oh, that's what I'm looking for right there. We'll be right back on the Chip Matthews program on WYAB with Chip.
1039 WYAB. Rotor's Plumbing of Pearl, your familiar plumber with these similar names. Locally owned and operated by Chris Rotor, Rotor's Plumbing is no franchise, simply lower prices and better service without the dreaded overpriced upsell. Rotor's is one of the few places you'll find that actually specialize in tankless water heater repair, as well as being your full-service plumber, and most importantly, service after the sale, meaning the techs actually answer your call, with misses averaging callbacks of 10 minutes or less. Rotor's Plumbing at roedersplumbing.com.
If you want the best health care, where do you go? The Mayo Clinic. If you want the best care for your vehicle, where do you go? Mayo Auto Clinic in Raymond. Mayo Auto Clinic does foreign and domestic vehicles and diesel repair. Mayo Auto Clinic has ASE certified techs with over 25 years of experience. You can extend the life of your car or truck when you take it to Mayo Auto Clinic. For cost-effective repairs and maintenance, go to the best, Mayo Auto Clinic. Open weekdays at 7 a.m. Highway 18 in Raymond.
Are you ready to invest in your future? Then invest in land. This is Tom Smith from Tom Smith Land and Homes, Mississippi's premier land and home real estate resource. With land, you can create the lifestyle that you desire, whether it's a home, farm, or recreational getaway. Land means space for memories and a legacy for you and your loved ones. Tom Smith Land and Homes has homes as well as acreage, hunting, and timber properties available throughout Mississippi and the Southeast. Visit TomSmithLandandHomes.com and invest in land and your future today.
Health has always been reactive, focused on fixing problems as they happen. But with Blue Primary Care, we're taking a proactive approach, working with you to help you understand your health and empowering you to be healthy. It's time to prioritize you, your health, and your life. The results? Less worrying and more living. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
School's out, and McKinzie mon is the perfect place for family fun this summer. Enjoy our famous $12 Blue Plate specials every Monday through Friday, and now kids eat for just $5. That's right, just $5. Bring out the whole crew and enjoy our huge patio with lots of TVs, plenty of fans, and a safe space where kids can play while you kick back and relax. Family friendly, budget friendly, and always a good time. McBee's Bar and Grill, buzzing the res since 1982. Check out McBee's Bar and Grill on Facebook for today's special.
This is Jack Hoffman. For nearly 31 years, Tico's Steakhouse has been a staple of fine dining in Jackson, Mississippi. Dad has long since desired for me to come work alongside him. And now that I'm here, I would like to invite you to come experience our family tradition of our hospitality, sizzling steaks, and healthy poured beverages. Our dining rooms are open and we are taking reservations. Our private rooms are also available along with takeout. Call today or stop in and experience Tico's in the second generation.
Tico's Steakhouse, East County Line Road in Ridgeland, 601-956-1030.
The best investment on earth is earth. This is real estate agent Shane Saxton. As I like to say, the government can print more money, but they can't print more land. In the past 2 years, I've sold over $100 million in real estate. Call me today to get your land and home sold, because Saxton Sales isn't just a slogan. It's backed up by hundreds of satisfied clients just like you.
Find one of Mississippi's top real estate agent, Shane Saxton, on Facebook, or call Shane at 601-540-5040. Hopper Property, 601-724-1435.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Oh, yes, I am Chip Matthews on a Monday. You're not supposed to remember the day when it's Monday, so it's Monday morning here with Don McKenzie on the program. How are y'all all doing? Are y'all feeling good today? Feeling like doing it? Let's do a Rudy update. On a Rudy Warnock update, our Rudy Warnock update, we'll check on the Hattiesburg area. He's still in jail. He's sitting there in jail. They got him there. He'll be going through evaluations, but he'll be going through evaluations, and somebody's going to walk in there from the FBI and going to look at them, and they're going to say, Rudy, This trial was only about 16 or 17 months of your life of working in Madison County and Canton. And you're fixed to go to jail for 50 years. So why don't we just sit down and decide how to get some of this time off, and let's talk about some of these other people in Madison County that we need to go pick up. Because, y'all, a lot of names were spoken. I was in the room. I was in there in the courtroom. And either all of y'all were witness or all of y'all are criminals that weren't allowed in the courtroom. But there was not a single soul from the city of Canton
that wasn't listed.
That was our CMU. No, that was in the room watching the trial.
Oh, okay.
Not a single soul that worked there.
Showed up, huh?
There wasn't a single supervisor there in support of the guy that they supported for so long. But your names were mentioned. All of your names were mentioned. Banks, Griffin, Steen. Yes, the other two weren't mentioned, but y'all were mentioned. And then, of course, you got many people in Canton. I'm not going to go through the Canton list, but I figured the supervisors knew their names came out. So, but
they were the main players, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, no, the supervisors, that was a Canton deal.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Canton didn't get Rudy till the supervisors had him for so long. And the supervisors only lost Rudy because David Bishop beat Banks by 1 vote.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes,
and in that election, that's the election where Banks and Griffin with Rudy were throwing in a watch party in my restaurant beginning at 4:00 in the afternoon when there's nothing to see because polls don't close to 7. But many people came by. Many people ordered food, left to go vote, and then came back to enjoy their food. And they weren't allowed to stay in the building to eat because Rudy wasn't going to have that. Not those people. Get your steak, get out of here. Here's your drink, get out of here. You're not sitting at our tall table. Had a long table, everybody around it. I mean, he'd set it up. I guess there was about 40 people around the table, varying degrees of political influence, we'll say. Good morning, Mom.
Is my mom on there?
Yeah, she just did. She just checked in.
Happy anniversary. They celebrated 66 years. My parents have been married 66 years this past Saturday.
And they never had a fight.
Never.
I always think that's
but
funny.
They're doing good.
That's what they used to do on 94 Ticks.
Yeah.
They'd say, happy anniversary to somebody. And they never had a fight. Okay, let's see. 15-year-old murdered in Jackson by a 19-year-old. Ole Miss football player killed in Memphis. People were getting shot everywhere. It's all kids everywhere. Why can't we stop the kids from shooting at each other?
It's a good question.
Need more police? Or do we need to do what they're doing in New York and get a safety patrol, citizens patrol?
Well, I thought that's what America was about, was safety patrol. Would you call that whenever you apprehend somebody yourself? Citizens arrest?
Citizen arrest.
Yeah, I thought we already had that right.
Yeah, we do. But you can't expand it. And, y'all, I got to mention something that I saw online, and I can't find it now. I was going to look back at it. But Jill Ford, our representative here in Madison County, was speaking online of why taxes are going up in Madison County. Now, and somebody put a comment, I saw where Gerard Guppert put up, you need to drop the millage in Madison County if you're going to raise the value of the houses. Because what we've done for years, and this is the same thing in Canton, we have a high millage, but our property isn't worth crap.
Correct.
Okay, in Canton.
Yep.
If we got rid of the Canton School District, our property would be worth a little bit more, but then it would shoot up high enough and they'd have to drop the other because we pay the highest millage in Canton than anywhere in the state.
That's not nice.
No, it's not nice. And they raised it again. And then with the school board, they'll be raising it again in both Madison County and in Canton coming up soon. But when you look at all that, that's one thing. But if we need to raise taxes to pay our bills, My question to you is, well, we had $2.7 million that didn't bother us when we lost that $2.7 million. We had all this extra money left here at the end of the year to give a bunch of people raises.
Yes.
Big raises.
Yes.
And there's probably some more laying around.
They want more of our money to give away.
Over the last 10 years, they shorted the payment to Canton.
No, they didn't.
For years. And then they only have to go back 2 years and pay them by law. They can't pay them the other 8 years. It's against the law. Once they don't pay, and the Canton, of course, wasn't keeping up. So they let the county have it. And of course, anytime the county has extra money, there's 3 people that are going to make sure that money gets spent somewhere.
Other than the good of the people.
And at some point, y'all, you got to start taking care of the people. In Rankin County, for that little layover district that they had a layover district over there where they were messing with trailers. A couple of 100 people showed up. They listened to them. They fixed that problem, right?
Absolutely.
In Madison County, I believe everybody from Lake Carolina has been in. I believe everybody from out in Deerfield and Harvey Crossing in that area has been in to process something that was being built. And those 3, Banks, Griffin, and Steen, every time said, we don't care.
Right.
We don't care. When they allow it to go through after all the people have talked to them, they don't care. And then what that does, and it's them playing the game of, if we stand firm now, they won't ever come back again. And they won't come back because you can't get nothing done. And that's how they beat down the city of Canton.
Right.
Because everybody says if they don't do it. And you were talking about Greenville.
Greenwood.
And they did that. What did they do?
They elected a new mayor.
Right.
And the mayor wanted to go in and start turning things around with the murders and the kids with guns and all the violence. And the alderman council voted this mayor's proposal to fix things down.
That's the way they do it.
Yeah. And it just doesn't make
sense. No.
Because the people are scared in that community.
Everybody's scared. That's what the problem is in Canton. People are scared. I mean, if you're scared to call the police, although we do currently have Randy Tucker driving around with his boys again, which is good.
It is good.
It is good. And I saw on the agenda today, they're filming. There's something where they're going to be filming in Canton. I'm talking about the sheriff department.
Okay.
So they ought to get some good. I think that's what I'm understanding. I'm going to have to look at it a little bit more. But I'm glad to know Tucker's on the patrol there now, and things will be recorded.
Right.
But I mean, they got rid of Jackie Amos. They fired her last week. I think we may have been involved in that. It's people listening to us. Because I think she's 2 policemen at least on the street getting rid of her, and there's others to get, and they're taking measured steps, which is good to take measured steps. But when you got people you just don't need, that truly created a position for in the past,
correct?
Fire them all.
Get them off that payroll.
Don't
it's
you
expensive.
know? Yeah. In other words, our current president would tell you, you're fired. That's what he would do.
With great enjoyment.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'll be back in a second. Chip and Dawn, Chip Matthews Show, WYEB. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'll be back in a second. Chip and Dawn, Chip Matthews Show, WYEB.
.1039 WYAB.
Friday mornings are special here on 1039 WYAB. That's when we hit the pause button on the stressful issues of the day and enjoy interesting conversation and terrific music by some of the most outstanding artists in the world, all from Mississippi. I'm Jim Thorne, inviting you to join us every Friday morning at 9 for That's What's Happening's Blues and Arts Hour. Made possible by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue. And presented by one-of-a-kind, locally owned Fusion Coffee House, Highland Colony Parkway, Ridgeland.
Yazoo Valley Electric Power Association wants you to stay away from downed power lines. Downed power lines carry the risk of deadly electric shock, even if the broken wire is not sparking. If a wire is crossing a road or driveway, avoid the area and keep others away. If you see a downed power line, back away and call your utility company or 911. When you call, be prepared to provide the specific address or location of the downed power line so a repair crew can get there as quickly as possible. This safety message brought to you by Yazoo Valley Electric Power Association.
CBS News Brief. Alaska Air flights are taking off again after an IT outage last night that brought the entire fleet to a standstill. CBS's Michael Toscano.
Operations have resumed, but the airline said there will likely be what they called residual impacts to their flights as they reposition aircraft and crews.
The pilot of a Delta regional flight from Minneapolis was coming in for a landing in Minot, North Dakota, when he told passengers he had to swerve to avoid colliding with a B-52 bomber. New heat domes expected to settle in the South and Midwest this week. WWL-TV meteorologist Alexa Trishler from New Orleans.
Feels like temperatures heat into season the coming days, Monday and Tuesday, up to 109 to maybe 112. Scorching heat the next several days. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You'll want to have water.
If you're set to call it a career,
the top 5 states for retirees are, in this order, New Hampshire, Maine, Wyoming, Vermont, and Idaho.
Bank rate Stephen Cates, CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
If you ever been stuck on the side of the road with engine trouble or because of an accident, you know how frustrating that can be. I'm Chad Stevens of Chad Stevens Wrecker Service. We'll help take some of the stress out of the stressful situation. We've been rated by AAA as one of the top 10 towing services in the entire USA. Why? Well, just ask our customers. So keep our number in your cell phones and call us if you need us. 662-755-8645. That's Chad Stevens Wrecker Service. 662-755-8645.
I'm Sean Yurtkaran, and I've spent nearly 20 years in the courtroom, first as a prosecutor in Hinds County, now fighting for my clients as a defense attorney. I know how the system works, and I know how to protect your rights. If you're facing criminal charges, don't wait. Call me at 601-862-1320 or visit me at onetextlaw.com. That's onetextlaw.com. Serious cases need serious defense. And remember, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. Let's get to work.
Here's a word from John White, the owner of Two Gun Tactical in Flowood and Ridgeland.
I carry a gun every day, all the time. Last year in America, 2 million legal guns were pulled, and it stopped the threat. So I'm really wearing a firearm just to stop the threat. There's more likelihood of me just pulling it and not using it than there is using it. TwoGunTactical.com, TwoGunTactical.com.
Two Gun Tactical, the South's only country club.
On November 4th, the voters of Madison County will elect their next Justice Court judge.
Hi, I'm Mitch Tyner. I'm a lifelong Mississippian and a resident of Madison County for over 50 years. I'm the proud father of 3, businessman and attorney. For almost 4 decades, I've worked in our court systems to protect the rights of citizens just like you. Please vote Mitch Tyner and allow me to put my experience to work for you as your next Justice Court judge. I'm Mitch Tyner, and I approve this message.
Paid for by friends of Mitch Tyner.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
I am Chip Matthews. Welcome back on a Monday morning along with Dawn McKenzie. Hey, Jeff Thomas says it's the parents' fault for the problems. That's a lot of it.
It starts at home for sure. For sure. And how do these kids just get handguns just readily available to them?
That seems to me to be the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a gun is a good thing to have. Okay. And it's like, and I was listening to this thing. Let me remember what I was thinking. Hold on. This guy was talking about vapes. Kids are dying from vapes, young kids.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy on the air was saying the vapes are better for you than the cigarettes. Okay.
Right.
Then they were talking about gum and the gum packs.
Mm-hmm.
How the gums are made to open and look just like you're opening a pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that.
Mm-mm.
And I was sitting there thinking, and then he goes, and the vapes and the little, what is it, ZYX or whatever, the little pouches.
Mm-hmm.
The young kids are getting those and putting them in. They're on menthol and they're in all these candy flavors. And they're sitting there going, why do we allow this?
Right.
Okay. Now, my understanding is to buy any tobacco product, you have to be 18 or 21?
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's wrong. I think anything after, I think 18 should be your age.
Absolutely.
I think if we bring that back down to where 18-year-olds were responsible for themselves at 18,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're 18, you're a man, get out of the house. Oh, the mom will go, oh, my baby, you can't kick my baby out. No, but I mean,
well, that's a real problem.
it's a,
And parents don't parent the way that our parents reared us, or the way we raised our children now. They're just consumed with cell phones, and there's not any attention at home, and I guess they have to go out in the streets to get some kind of attention to validate themselves.
well, recently they have found out that people our younger people are going out to meet people before they just talk to them online now.
No, that's a nice change.
That's a great for a bar owner that watched the whole century go by to where everybody was at the bars, and then Thursday night was party night, blah blah blah, to nothing.
Yes.
That business went to nothing. Now it's coming back to where people would like to see what you really look like before you touch it up a little bit online.
Right. Yep. I think people are lonely. People need people.
That they're just not
communication.
The new kids are figuring that out.
Yeah, that's great.
Good
for them.
Look at it this way: cats and dogs hang out together because they don't have anybody else to hang out with.
Yep.
But it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But I mean, all these 18-year-old, all these kids that are getting a hold of stuff that they should not have at that age. That's a parenting problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But how do you buy a gun? Your parent, if you're going to be bad, you're going to be bad. I don't care how much your parents watch you. When I was a kid, we realized that we could get in a car. We could tell everybody we were going camping for the weekend up in Pickens. And then we were gone. We were in Oxford, Mississippi, or if I'd known New Orleans was that close, I'd have been there. Mentally, it wasn't. But Monroe, Louisiana, we knew some girls over there, and we would go there and come back with Coors beer. Oh yeah,
Coors.
And we were 15.
Yeah.
So if you want to be bad, you can be bad.
Mm-hmm.
But the gun thing.
Yeah.
It's
unbelievable.
I don't know how you stop it. It's
like a generation that's just gone.
Well, I mean, after they start using the guns, they realize what happens, and then they go to jail with the gun for using the gun at 13 or 14, and then they come back out,
and they do it all over again.
They do it all over again because
up to 5 times. There's some people out there walking around that's murdered at least 5 people.
We've had people in Jackson that murdered in the same week. Monday, bond out. Saturday, bond, shoot again.
Mm-hmm.
And this weekend they were shooting everywhere, and their bodies everywhere, laying everywhere. I would like to know what the actual count is when you have people that were shot are not statistics of murder.
Right.
Okay. Murders when we find you at the scene and you've been shot.
Yeah. Hey, last year or maybe the year before, WLBT3 would post at the end of their broadcast a list of victims of murder, of this type murders. And I believe it got so many, it became so many that they didn't have the time allotted to scroll them all.
You don't.
Mm-mm.
You don't. You can do it fast and it looks like you're trying to hide something.
Right.
Clay was keeping up with that one year. It was just the murder count.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he's about the time to kick it in again because we're probably going to pass the old record. And it's sad.
Right.
It's sad to know that 150 kids are going to get killed in Jackson, Mississippi. 150 people are going to get killed by gunfire in Jackson. And the only way you're going you have to police it out. That's the only way.
So I think in that regard, you start with the small stuff. You start with running stop signs, running red lights, parking in the wrong direction, the extra dark tint on the windows, the trash, the yards. You start with the small stuff and you make a believer out of people. And then the large stuff should somewhat fall in place to go away.
Well, that is true. And we're paying people on the payroll to do these things that probably aren't showing up to work to do them.
They sitting at home in their
Do
PJs.
you think the new mayor in Jackson will help? Well,
it's like the mayor in Greenwood, that they're trying, but if your counselor and older people don't want to change, then
I mean, and the reality is Stokes has become the favorite there, right? As the guy, but like he said, Stokes been there for the whole time. He should have already done something.
Yeah.
And on his Saturday, Sunday press conference is not enough of doing something. And then, the wearing the mask, I think what needs to go away, and that's what's going on with the hoods. I finally figured out why everybody wears a hood.
A hoodie?
Hoodie. Facial recognition.
Oh.
And the mask or facial recognition, because everything is now taking your picture. And that's a good question. I mean, this is back to the situation of Big Brother. Back in the 70s, we always said, Big Brother's coming. Well, Big Brother's here. Not only is he here, he's in charge.
That's right.
And everywhere you go, I mean, you in Walmart, they're facial recognition. They go, oh, this is this guy. We can guide him toward the cookie aisle. We'll start dropping prices all the way there. And they can do that. I mean, they really can. And they can control what you're looking at on the screens in front of you. And it's just like your TV at the house now. Your TV at the house now is just like your phone. If you're talking about it, it's going to come up on your phone. I mean, we were talking about, somebody was talking about retirement homes the other day. And all weekend long, I said, I'm not going to one.
There's a setting in that cell phone that you can turn that off to where they can't listen to you.
Oh, you think you turned it off?
Yeah, there's probably a gazillion more behind it hidden.
There's too much money and information. That's why that Amazon plant up there is being built. I mean, do you realize that they are building a place to control every thought that every human being had into one building? I mean, that's
really scary.
Yes, that's what it is.
Thought.
And that will not be the only one. And then you got the supercomputer, and then we got to have all this power. You got to have all this electricity to run it, and all this water to cool those towers. Y'all, when you hear them talking about we got to have power, and you just look the other way. The other day I saw where the Public Service Commission, the gas people are asking for a raise to go up on gas a little bit. Now, remember all
like propane gas?
Propane.
Okay.
But natural gas, whatever. But they're also building these new facilities, and you know what they run on? Natural gas. So they want money from us to build those facilities, just like the energy people are running our bill up for that.
Right.
And of course, more money in the economy will always be better, but what the heck? I mean, we're paying for everything. We, the citizens of
and
Mississippi, are paying for everything. Does a Faraday cage work for phones?
What's that?
What the heck are you talking about, Russell McGuffey? Have you hit your head?
Faraday cage.
We
never
just
heard of such.
We're just not technologically advanced. You can play a guitar. We can look at one. So you need to cut that down. You got to tell me what a Faraday thing is. It might be something that blocks signals.
I don't know.
Well, I wear a tin.
I'm not technically
When
savvy.
I'm not here, I wear a tin hat to keep up with everything.
There you go. It's to block the signal. Okay. Interesting.
My aluminum foil hat does that. Blocks the signal. Remember when you had to adjust the antennas on the TV to get the signal? I have to do that on my aluminum hat that I wear every day when I leave work.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You know, nothing
You
but
might-
Reynolds wrap. But anyway, y'all, it's going to be a big week. Things are going on. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hotter tomorrow, and even hotter the next day. Because I think the Thursday is. I thought I saw them say 107 is the actual temperature, and that we're going to be doing some 114 and 115 days. Ooh,
Now,
football season's in the air.
You know, we missed the rain this weekend, which is a good thing for the restaurant industry.
You missed the rain.
You got rain?
We got rain.
Oh, man.
We got thunderstorm every day. We got like the big boom and then pop. But it's quick.
Yeah.
But that's that.
Well,
you
maybe
know.
there were some quick showers, but it was a beautiful day.
Quick showers
Saturday.
with 60-mile-an-hour winds.
60-mile-per-hour winds. I
Yes.
missed that too.
And then one time outside, it felt before the rain and after the rain, it just felt like it was blowing, like you were standing in front of a heater with a blower on it.
Yeah.
It was coming at you at like 30 miles, 40 miles an hour, and it was just 100-degree air. And I'm going, this isn't good. Oh, well, we got to take another break. It's our last one of the day, and then we'll be back. And we will land the plane and talk about what's going on in the world right here on the Chip and Dawn Show. Chip Matthews Show on WYAB. Right here on the Chip and Dawn Show.
.1039 WYAB.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Proudly serving the southeastern United States. Come see me, Jamie Creel, Ridgeland and Flora Shelter Insurance.
Pet emergencies don't wait, so why should you? At Urge Vet Emergency Vets of Madison, we offer low wait times and cutting-edge technology to provide fast, expert care for all household pets. Our hours of operation are weeknights 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. and 24 hours on weekends and holidays. Our phone number is 601-790-1918 and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Because when it comes to your pet's health, trust the team that's fast, reliable, and compassionate.
Social Security belongs to you. You work hard and pay into it. So it's only fair for you to expect to get the money you've earned to help cover living expenses and bills, and not for politicians to use as a piggy bank. That's why AARP is fighting to protect your Social Security so you get what you've earned. Learn more at aarp.org/youearnedit. That's aarp.org/youearnedit. Paid for by AARP.
This is Casey Holcomb with Mississippi Hometown Realty. Summer is here, and it's the perfect time to buy or sell. When you're ready, I want you to think of me first. I will help guide you through the entire process without the stress. Check out my website at mshomesforyou.com. That's mshomesforyou.com. This is Casey Holcomb. Still, I'm doing what I love and loving what I do.
MS license number 51833. Telephone number 601-398-1620.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota L-Series compact tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., C-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $3,500. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Divini Equipment, serving you in Madison and Jackson. Stop, call, or click at DiviniEquipment.com.
Antique Mall of the South has 14,000 square feet of pristine, clean floor space. Home to beautiful, timeless antique treasures. Antique Mall of the South is open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5. Check them out online at antiquemallofthesouth.com or go to the Antique Mall of the South Facebook page. You can also read the dozens of 5-star reviews online. Come see for yourself at Antique Mall of the South in Ridgeland. Now open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5. That's Antique Mall of the South, Highway 51 in Ridgeland.
When you choose a natural diamond, you're
you're choosing more than just a truly precious gemstone.
You're choosing a symbol of forever, formed deep within the earth over billions of years, not in a factory in China. I'm John.
And I'm Corey Ravenstein. At Juniker Jewelry Company, we understand the importance of legacy. We've been Mississippi's direct diamond importer for over 4 generations.
That's why we offer only natural diamonds, timeless treasures that become family heirlooms, passed down from generation to generation.
Every Juniker's natural diamond is hand-selected for its enduring beauty and brilliance, ensuring that your story lives on in something truly exceptional.
Come shop the largest selection of gorgeous natural diamonds in the state. Every shape, size, and price range, all at the guaranteed best price in Mississippi.
From the Delta to the coast, more families trust Junikers than any other jeweler.
Celebrate your love.
Honor your legacy.
Naturally. At Juniker's.
Juniker Jewelry Company, 1485 Highland Colony Parkway in Madison, and JunikerJewelry.com, Mississippi's direct diamond importer.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Yes, I am Chip Matthews on the Chip Matthews Show, along with Dawn McKenzie here on WYAB on a Monday. And let's say hello to our sponsor, the Country Club of Canton. Is that what they go by? They go by Country Club of Canton.
Yes, that's what they go by.
Okay.
Yes.
And coming up is the 2025 annual Robbie Webb Memorial 4-ball party hole number 12 is what everybody's talking about. And there's a barbecue contest going on at that hole and all kind of things. And it's a great hole. They want to make sure that that fans. Oh, the alarm went
There
off.
goes the car.
Oh well.
Beep, 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 beep. It likes company out there.
Yes, it does.
It says it's time to roll, Chip.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, out at the party hole there in Canton, it's going to be all this kind of fun. And what they have is they have a barbecue contest going on there. They'll have some people out there selling big cigars, and you watch, and everybody comes up as walk-up music. And
Okay.
Well,
that's fun.
And the DJ will be Greg Wallace.
Mhm.
He'll be announcing the next people up and the teams as they're coming up on the hole. And it's sort of a, I guess it would be, what is that movie? I'm thinking of Sandler movie. Adam Sandler.
The
You don't get
Waterboy?
out. You don't get out much. No, the one about golf.
Oh, I don't know. I worked all my life.
Happy Gilmore.
Yes,
Happy
I have heard of that, but I don't
Okay.
get to watch a lot
It's
of TV.
it's like Happy Gilmore, that hole. Well,
Yeah.
there's a new one coming out, Happy Gilmore too. But I mean, that's what they do is they
Mhm.
they party up, and you can come out, set chairs up, sit down there, and have some cold beverages right there at the hole. It'll all be set up with a bar, and you can just
Yeah.
sit there and hang out.
Are you going to be there?
I think I'm going to show up. I can't stay that long because
Mhm. You've got a restaurant.
I'm in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
But anyway, the party hole for the Canton Country Club. Y'all, that's going to be a great event. Make sure you schedule for that Saturday, August 9th. A great weekend to do it because it'll be nice and warm.
Hot.
It'll be hot. But you'll be in the cool shade of the Canton Country Club's pine trees.
Yes.
Over by the tennis courts, that area. That's where. That's
Okay, it'll be a nice shade
coming
there.
into 7.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
place. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. Jolynn says field trips to Parchman for grade schoolers may make a difference on the gun violence.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
I was
Set
over-
up the old jail in Madison County and let them come in there and see that. We used to use that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, but that would do.
Mhm. I think they need to live a week in there though.
Yeah, they
Just
need.
walking through it, don't really touch it. They need to be there for a week.
Well, I think if you get
Summer camp.
summer camp, if you get caught with a gun, that needs to be where you go first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And these 3 strikes, that's really hindered the them from knowing that it's, if I got away with it 1, 2, and the third time is it, then
Well,
you know.
on 18-year-olds, if you're under 18, I think if you get 3 strikes, the third time you're always treated as an adult.
I don't think they need 3 strikes.
No, agreed. Agreed. They'd be then stole everything in town and shot everything in town. I'm saying if for any crime.
Yeah.
By the third one, you're going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you got anything nice to say about what's going on, or what are you going to do today?
Just real estate, but Commander Properties. Y'all look me up, and I'll help you find that legacy property that you're looking for.
Legacy property.
Legacy, heritage, legacy.
Okay.
Hunting.
Oh, we're going to talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow, legacy properties, because somebody had a good post this weekend, and I got a few of them and commented on them. But we're going to talk about that. Remember, the Board of Supervisor meeting is at 9:00. I will be there, and I'm going to ask the immortal question of them: why do you three always vote together?
Right.
Are you dating? Are you married? Do you have some secret satanic pact?
Maybe.
I'm going to talk to Steen. I'm going to ask Steen, Griffin, and Banks, and I'm going to ask it at the podium because that's where I want to ask that question.
Do you think you'll get a truthful answer?
I think I'll get thrown out, and Randy's going to say, "Chip, you're going to jail." But anyway, I'm going to ask the question today because I want to know why they do what they do and why they give out money they don't have.
And isn't this meeting online so you can listen to it?
Yeah, you can see it online at MadisonCountyGovernment.com. That's going to do it for us. You ain't got time to say goodbye because I got to say it for both of us. Chip and Don will be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.